Hi, I'm Jory, and welcome to my channel. In this video, I am channeling spiritual messages and downloads for twin flames. In this video, I am speaking on spiritual insight I am receiving and have received for twin flames. And I'm getting that the messages that are coming in for this reading are specifically for a rare twin flame connection that is a same-sex lesbian twin flame connection. All of the messages in this reading are not going to resonate with every twin flame experience, because the messages that are coming in are for this specific same-sex lesbian twin flame connection, this rare divine love union that I have been sensing. Some of the messages in this reading are likely to resonate for twin flames and for those who regularly practice spirituality and who are light workers and who are positively oriented souls here on earth, exuding a frequency of love. If you are one who does not connect with these kinds of topics, I encourage you to exit this video and spend your time doing things you can connect with. Things you feel are important. Things that you love. And do this for yourself in your life. And do this for your health and well-being. Before I begin this reading, I am going to take a drink of my water I have here with me to ground myself before I continue. In addition to my water I have here with me, I also have some food to snack on in case I get hungry while I am channeling the messages for this reading. As I've said before in my previous videos, channeling energy and receiving insight from divine, from source, from the higher dimensional realms, and from my spirit guides requires a lot of energy. And so, in order to refuel, having a snack here with me is very helpful. Now, the messages coming in for this reading, for this divine feminine and divine masculine in this rare twin flame union and connection, have to do with how they're connecting with each other in the spiritual realm. I'm getting that because this divine feminine and divine masculine have aligned in such a way that they are quite literally at one with each other in every possible way. They are spiritually and energetically connected more than they have ever been at this time. At this point in their twin flame journey, in their twin flame shared path, they are connecting with each other in a much deeper way. And I'm getting that this has to do with them being on this shared path simultaneously, them walking together on this path as their heart is emanating and creating the path with divine. Divine is saying, this is a necessity for you to be connected so deeply in this way, because at this point on your journey, on your path, on your spiritual and soul path and journey, you are no longer walking through this world as two single people, as two energies not in union. in every possible way. You are at this point in union, divine union, which means that everything that your twin flame is thinking, you are aware of what they're thinking. Everything that your twin flame is thinking, divine masculine, you are aware of. Everything that your twin flame is thinking, divine feminine, you are aware of. Everything that your divine masculine is feeling, is experiencing, divine feminine, you feel and experience in a much greater way than you ever have before, because I'm getting that you two have always had this kind of connection where you could sense into each other's reality, into what each other is thinking, feeling, experiencing, and even get insight in many forms. On this kind of information about your twin flame. But the difference is you two have chosen each other, continue to choose each other by aligning with your highest vibrational self and with your highest vibrational timeline. And so just as divine feminine can feel and sense the experience that divine masculine is going through, divine masculine, you can also feel and sense the experience that your divine feminine twin flame counterpart in this rare twin flame union is going through, is experiencing, is feeling. And this is why divine is saying you two are no longer two. Yes, you have two hearts, you are individuals, yet you are no longer experiencing life on an entirely individual level. You are now experiencing life in this divine way because you have chosen the divine nature of this union of your own soul. I'm also sensing the moon card and the high priestess energy, though I'm not pulling cards from the tarot deck. I am sensing this energy of deeper connection with your intuition, divine feminine, and divine masculine as you continue to connect with your own energy, be in your own energy as you continue to meditate and focus on your inner growth, your inner voice. I'm feeling all your chakras light up, and you are more connected with divine source, the higher dimensional realms, and your spirit guides. And this is occurring because you are deeply connected with your soul at this time. And as you keep connecting with your soul, Divine is saying you are only going to become more connected with who you truly are. You are only going to get more connected with Divine and Source, the higher dimensional realms. You are only going to become more aligned in the fullest expression of your light soul energy with your highest vibrational self, with your highest vibrational timeline. You are only going to align with this shared path and continue to create this shared path and manifest within this shared path all that is aligned with this high vibrational energy that you are so connected to. So I'm sensing that Divine Feminine is specifically sending messages to Divine Masculine, her Divine Masculine twin flame counterpart in this rare twin flame union. Telepathically. As this Divine Feminine goes about her day, she is in constant communication with her Divine Masculine twin flame counterpart in this rare twin flame union. I'm getting that this Divine Feminine really delights in connecting with her Divine Masculine twin flame counterpart in this manner, in this particular way. Telepathic communication has always been a kind of communication that this Divine Feminine utilized in this rare twin flame connection and union. And I'm sensing that divine masculine also communicates in this way, not only now, but even before. When you, divine feminine and divine masculine, were doing the inner work to come into this greater alignment, to connect with your higher self and your highest timeline in this capacity. I'm sensing that your greater alignment and your deeper connection with your soul, divine feminine and divine masculine, in this rare twin flame union, only enhanced this telepathy. As you align more and more, and as you connect with divine and source on a deep level, as you are currently at this point in your spiritual and soul path and journey, you are going to continue to experience this enhancement and expansion of your psychic abilities and your ability to connect with each other telepathically. I'm sensing that throughout your connection, throughout your twin flame spiritual and soul path and journey, you, divine feminine and divine masculine, have connected and communicated and interacted with each other through dreams, through visions. You have communicated and interacted with each other in various ways. And now, the ways in which you are connecting, communicating, and interacting with each other in this rare twin flame union are more intense, are more vivid, are more aligned with your current reality because you are existing in your desired reality. You are existing on your shared path together, here and now. And so when you receive these telepathic messages from your twin flame, Divine Feminine, when you receive these telepathic messages from your twin flame, Divine Masculine, this spiritual experience is no longer like a disconnect from your reality, your lived experience. This spiritual experience is now synchronized in such a way with your lived experience. On this divine love union timeline, on this twin flame union timeline, you are in union in every possible sense of the word, in every aspect. And so the telepathic messages you are receiving in this rare twin flame union move you causes you to feel and apply the messages you are receiving from your twin flame counterpart more seamlessly. You two are one, and you are in the energetic space to understand that the messages you are receiving are meant for the further alignment and the further progression of your soul on this twin flame spiritual and soul path and journey. These telepathic messages were once ways for you to keep in contact as you continued to awaken spiritually to your divine feminine and divine masculine energy of union within this twin flame spiritual and soul path and journey. Now these telepathic messages is your communication as you're in union, as you're existing on this shared path. Your telepathic communication, divine feminine and divine masculine, in this rare twin flame connection, is only going to become stronger So I am concluding the reading here. And I am going to channel further spiritual insight, messages, and downloads in the next reading. Thank you for tuning in and listening. Let's take this moment to become aware of our own energy. Breathe in slowly and deeply. And out. Grounding yourself in the present moment. Ground yourself in the present moment. Breathe in deeply and slowly. And out. Grounding yourself in the present moment. Ground yourself in the present moment. Love to you. Love and love and love to you. Grounding yourself in the present moment. Love to you.